Alright, I just need to come on here and rant real quick because I just need to explain to y'all how frustrating it is for me to be a unprofitable trader after doing this shit for over 2 years, bro. And a lot of people try to rush the process. I've been very patient in my journey, but it's still frustrating, bro. You know what I mean? Because like I put in so much work, I journal, and now I'm to the point where like I know where I know what I need to do, I know what to look for, I know what setups to take, and it's just about sticking to my plan. And recently, bro, like I don't know what's been getting into me, but I just been forcing trades. I've been fucking over trading. I've been beating myself up a lot, bro. And I definitely need to chill out a little bit because you guys need to realize this is a long journey, bro. Like it's literally not possible for you to become profitable in less than 3 months, bro. And even then, I would say like 6 months of consistent profitability is what proves you are a profitable trader. But I don't know, at the end of the day, bro, like I've lost so much money. I've lost over $7,000 trying to trade. And because I started off with options originally, now I'm doing, live account or funded accounts because I've lost all my fucking capital, bro. And it's my fault. It was all FOMO. It was all over trading, not sticking to my stop loss. Even though I've been pretty hard on myself recently, like I'm also so proud of myself at the same time, bro, because I feel like 90% of people or I would say 90% of traders, would have gave up by now. You know what I mean? And that's literally the statistic, bro. Like only 10% of day traders are actually profitable. And it's a very, very small number, right? But that's the kind of shit that fires me up though, bro, because like I know how far I'm willing to take myself. And I will never give up on this trading shit, bro. Like I don't care how rich I get, how whatever the situation is, I can't give up now. You know what I mean? Because I've already put so much effort into this shit, and you guys need to look at it the same way, right? But if you're a new trader, like I said, you need to understand this is a fucking process, bro. You are not gonna become profitable overnight. You're gonna lose a lot of money. You're gonna have mental breakdowns. You're gonna question yourself every day. But it comes to a point where like the clarity really starts to set in, right? Like for me, like I know my profit, like I know I'm gonna be profitable soon, right? Because like I said, I know what to look for now. I know what my setups look like. Now it's just about executing. And yeah, man, like I just don't know. I think the best thing for you guys, if you're just now starting out in trading, you just go ahead and take a second and tell yourself in the mirror that this is a long journey, bro. And you're gonna lose money, like I said, and you might lose friends. It's a lonely journey too. That's what it takes, bro. That's exactly what it takes to be a profitable trader. You need to cut out the negative energy in your life. You need to say no to people. You need to say yes to yourself. And you need to get the fuck after it every single day. No excuses, bro. Because I was in that point for so long. Like where, I would journal. I would back test. But what was I doing in my spare time, bro? I was sitting there fucking watching Netflix. I'm going out to the bars drinking every weekend. Just not surrounding myself with good habits outside of the charts. And now that, I've cut all that shit out, I've been grinding, keeping my head down for the past, like, month and a half, 2 months. Like, the progress I've made is fucking insane, bro. And not even in just trading, bro. Like, the past couple weeks have been a little bit rough for me, but I am profitable still over the past couple weeks. But it's really just the habits I've changed, bro. And my mindset is flipped completely, right? Like, the old me would never even, consider posting in the past, bro. Like, I would just be the one doom scrolling. And that shit is terrible for you, bro. Like, you guys need to reset your fucking dopamine because a lot of you guys are just fucking, like, you cannot watch a video for more than 10 seconds without scrolling. And that is terrible for your mental, bro. It is terrible. That is the shit that is going to keep you in the same spot you are in now. And there's so many different distractions in this world, especially as a young guy, and I'm in college too. I'm 22 years old. I'm in college. There are so many fucking distractions. And you don't even realize it. Like video games, distraction, sports, distraction. Um, and at the end of the day, there's a good way to balance it, right? But if you want to start trading or want to start anything that that you want to do deep down in your heart, and you're waiting for a perfect time to start, or you're just putting it off, like, bro, you need to realize that you get one chance in this life, and you can either spend your time staying the same, and maybe one day, right, that mentality, maybe one day, or you just put your goals up on a pedestal like you can't reach them. And bro, you can fucking do anything you want in this world. You can literally do anything, bro. Who's telling you can't? Who's gonna stop you, right? It's literally you versus you. So that's just something I've learned with this trading journey too. That's also the same thing. It's you versus you, bro. You versus your own self. You versus your own mentality. The choices you make on a day-to-day basis is what's gonna define you. And if you're not making a change, you're gonna stay the same. It's just as simple as it is, bro. It's as simple as it is. And but yeah, like once you guys finally sit down with yourself and really reflect on what you've been doing recently, and you decide to make that change, that is where progress starts, bro. And that is the hardest part, is literally just starting your trading journey, starting a business, starting whatever the fuck you want, bro, starting social media. It's all just, the hardest part is starting. And once you guys can get past that, bro, you're gonna see how fast you progress. Cause me, I've been posting for over a month now, but the way I can edit videos like that, and I'm definitely a lot more confident. I can sit in front of a camera, I can sit in front of a mirror and talk to myself for hours, and there's no doubt in my mind. It's only confidence, it's only clarity, and it's from building discipline over the past month. It's literally just been me transforming my mindset, and you guys can do the same exact thing. So I really am rooting for you, bro, because there's gonna come a day, right? If you don't take action now, there's gonna come a day where you're looking back at your life and you're gonna be like, damn, bro, I was 22 years old doing what? Absolutely nothing. Nothing productive. You might be going out, enjoying being young. And that's another thing, bro. A lot of y'all's excuse is that, oh, I'm only young once, so I'm gonna go out to the bar and get hammered every weekend and not remember it. And it's like, bro, I used to be the same exact way. I used to go out, I'm in college, like I said, I used to go out every single weekend, used to drink with my buddies. And, at the end of the day, there's nothing completely wrong with that, right? But the reason I'm saying that is, if you want to start something and you're surrounding yourself with those kind of habits, you are not going to progress, bro. At least not at the rate that you want to. It's going to take you way longer. So you need to cut out distractions. You need to cut out bad energy. There's this quote by Iman Godzi that I absolutely love, bro. And it's called, or it goes, short-term selfishness in order to reach long-term selflessness. And that's so powerful, bro, because, I've had to drop, I'm not even gonna say drop, but like I just haven't been hanging out with some of the friends that I used to. And it's nothing personal, bro, at all. Like, I will always love them. Those are always my day ones, bro. But I came to a point where I sat down with myself and I looked at myself and I was like, what are you doing? The decisions I was making was only trying to please other people, bro. I would literally just be a yes man. I would say yes to everything, every plan, because I didn't want anyone to dislike me. I didn't want anyone to think that I didn't like them. And like I said, it comes to a point where you sit down with yourself and you're just like, I need to put myself first this time. And this is the first time I've ever done that, bro. I've always been a people pleaser, trying to make as many friends as I can, trying to make sure everyone likes me. And the truth is, bro, not everyone is going to understand the vision you have planned out for yourself. So I'm just very grateful that I was finally able to, make that decision, because that is the hardest part, bro. And it's been lonely, but not in a bad way almost, right? Like, I'm enjoying being alone with myself, because that is where progress is made. When you can sit down with yourself and you know what you need to do for the day and you get it done with no excuses, that is the kind of shit that's gonna get you to your goals, bro. So yeah, I just want to come on here and rant because I've just had a lot of stuff on my mind, and I want you guys to succeed, and this is what it's gonna take to get there. So yeah.